game over.
Stuck in a hurricane, 'cause everything around you just keeps on turning. I can see you searching for an escape. The fire in your heart, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Fire in your heart, it just keeps on. Stuck in a hurricane, 'cause everything around you just keeps on turning. I can see you searching for an escape. The fire in your heart, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Keeps on, it just keeps on burning. Fire in your heart, it just keeps on burning. Don't worry, you got the future on your mind. No hurry, let's take it one day at a time. Don't worry, you got the future on your mind. No hurry, let's take it one day at a time. Don't worry, you got the future on your mind. No hurry, let's take it one day at a time.
boys through the middle. Artie up for three.
One shot, now the future is yours. Go! Yeah, I was building on a lecture. Verses coming daily under pressure. Working on the plot and the scheme. The true style trademark is at the edge of your dreams. I'm talking one shot for the kill. The breeze cut, freeze up, straight dropping the kills. I'm talking taking over pieces and shares. A ball break sky high. Check the movement is here. Yeah. It's one shot. Now the future is yours. Go.
Kia ora, namaste, talofa lava, malo elele, bulawenaka, and welcome to Heritage Hockey Tournament 2023, the newest and most exciting hockey tournament on the national calendar. For those of you new to Heritage Hockey, it's the melting pot of pride, passion, flair, and skill, and we're bringing you all 16 games live and free thanks to local Gecko Productions and the support from One Foundation. I'm Brad Pittman, and we'll be bringing you all the action this Easter weekend from the Waikato Hockey Centre here in Hamilton, and I'm lucky enough to be joined in commentary by junior Māori men's assistant coach and toko uso from way back, brother Sammy Hewitt. Sammy, good to have you here.
Kia ora, kia ora, kia ora. Thank you for having me today. It's a privilege to be here to commentate on a game two teams I've been a part of for a long time. So, cheer, Brad.
Yeah, you mentioned your affiliation to both sides out here. Obviously played the last couple of Heritage Hockey tournaments for the Pasifika side, but a long standing history at New Zealand Māori Hockey Tournament and in the New Zealand Māori team as well. So, pleasure to have you here, giving you expertise for this match, and it is a match between the New Zealand Pasifika men and the New Zealand Māori Tāne side, and a lot has to go right for this Pasifika side today, not only searching for a win, but we'll need to put goals on if they're to make tomorrow's final. They'll be disappointed and fired up after yesterday's defeat. I'm really looking forward to seeing the finishing skills of Adam Kailea and Jan Peterson, two guys you played up the front with over the last couple of years.
Yep, that's for sure. Some very experienced players as well. So it'll be interesting to see what this Pacific team can do today, and really see if those experienced guys can take this game over against this quite young Māori team. So can't wait for it, Brad.
Yeah, and the Māori team will want to get through pool play unbeaten and ride the confidence into tomorrow's final. They're in the driver's seat this tournament, and will be a really tough matchup today. We always expect excellence from their regular players, and it's the names you've heard before, but I've been impressed with the contributions of Herewini Iverson, Mark Belkake, Liam Williams, who, not by any means slouches, but man, they've really turned it on and they've stepped up at this tournament this weekend.
Yes, they sure have. And they've rolled on from a good tournament down in Nelson as well. So, it's good to have those boys in the black and red, and should be a great game here today.
Yeah, as we see the two teams come out here, it's the Māori team in the black and red singlets and the Pasifika team in the new floral and navy blue with the pink socks. Sammy, any reason that you
a bit jealous about that, to be honest. I've been asking a few of the boys for some of the gear, but obviously getting the gig as the junior Tāne coach, I wasn't able to play this year, so definitely a bit different, but also humbled to get the opportunity to come and coach some young fellas this week. Yeah,
and we'll chat a bit more about that opportunity you guys have been given through the game, but as we see the two teams get through their work here, a lot of guys you've played with and against out there in the middle of the park.
Yep, should be a real physical battle here today, and for the PIs, it'll be good for them to just throw pretty much everything at it and play with nothing to lose, because they need to score a few goals today against this tight Māori outfit. Yeah. So the way things have fallen after their loss to the Indian side yesterday, and the Indian men picking up another win this morning, it looks like it's going to be at least 4 goals the win here for Pasifika required to make tomorrow's final and get themselves back in the mixer. Look, it's a pretty hot outfit, the Pasifika team, and no stranger to scoring 4 goals, but look, I also lament the defensive effort and work of the likes of Steve Atkinson, Denham Clark, Vance Harvey around the back for the Māori team. Look, it's going to be pretty hard to win one by 4 out here. Yeah, for sure. Especially how they're playing in the back 4, real solid low block. So they can sit back and take that pressure and then counter attack from there, as we found out yesterday when we played them. So
so as we see the teams come out here, it's looks like the Pacific Island boys will be First with the ball, Danny Scanlon over it there for the team in the floral. Xander Fraser, Stu Piru's getting the start today. Didn't get a lot of minutes in yesterday's match, but perhaps just an opportunity for him to help structure things going forward for them. This is Guttenbeil in the middle of the field. Javon Jones here. And Adrian Smith, who's found himself back in the defensive unit for this weekend's tournament.
That's it. He's usually the driver of the cover for this team.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he's good for the culture of Adrian at the back.
Yeah, and we can see there really obvious influence of Stu Piru just determining their shape. The overlap right half, Julius Tullival really got on the outside there and created something. So, you know, Stu will be the first to tell you that he's probably not going to be able to sprint up and down with this Māori side, but his expertise in terms of shaping and manipulating spaces will be key to help the likes of Tullival, Smitty here at the back. Xander Fraser will lead a lot through the middle.
Yeah, I'm not much of an expertise on sprinting there, Brad, but yeah, some of us older heads play with a lot more experience these days.
Yep.
And it'll be good to get these younger guys like Julius and Zane working the outside of this press and see what they can do.
Speaking of a guy with some pace, Mitch Murray there on the ball. Look, one of the coolest looking characters too out on the field. Look.
Yeah, he's silky.
Yeah, harassed by 3 there. They do finally win it from him. Xander Fraser. Didn't play the first game, Mitch Murray, come into camp yesterday and was really solid in the middle of the field for the Māori side.
Yeah, we were hoping he would stay home for that game yesterday, but he turned up. So it's always good to have the best players out there.
That's it. And Vance Harvey there had work to do, does it well. Vance Harvey's got his head up. Harvey, you do enough to win a free hit. Look, you have to be impressed by Vance's efforts this weekend.
Absolutely, and he's just gone on from the selection and the indoors and now playing up in Tamaki for Roscoe Eden.
Yep.
Yeah, his development is going to be big for not only the Māoris but for New Zealand hockey in the future, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. He's a real gun here. I mean, picked up day 1 MVP honours in the men's competition, and rightly so. Not only for the goal he scored, but just his effort around the park. And great pull in there by Tullival. And the pass, Kailea, a running mate of yours, Sammy.
Yeah.
Silky.
I don't know how good we would have been with just me and him up there this year, so I think I went over the weight limit a bit. So
it's a formidable front row, I can tell you that for free.
Yeah. We could almost be playing rugby, to be honest. But yeah, very high skilled players and very hard to tackle when they're so physical.
Yeah. Yeah, and here's another one of those. Jan Peterson, an absolute weapon. Xander Fraser picks it up going forward. Scanlon probably the only one that can pull that one in. And he has. Scanlon takes on Atkinson. And here's Fraser, Xander Fraser. Lovely bit of skill. He's got to get past Vance Harvey.
This will be a good battle here.
Look at that indoor skill from Vance Harvey.
Nice.
Oh, and Denham Clark's missed that one.
Yeah, you can't give Jan a sniff in there.
Nah. Under pressure here is Clark. He's got Atkinson with him. Shapes the overhead but goes down the line to Rahuruhi. And they'll recollect here at about halfway. Zena Yuk, Stu Pitu. Steve. Looking like a Steve at the moment. Xander Fraser.
Stu's very good at just calming that back line down and just holding the ball here. There's no need to really rush here.
Yeah, again, look, that's the space manipulation.
Yeah.
He's really going to set Julius Tullival free here up this side of the field. And even Xander Fraser, so he's quite happy to roll out into the back group as well, so you wouldn't have quite seen it on camera, but they actually have both their wing halves up and over the 25-yard line, such as the expertise of those two especially. Here we go, Mitch Murray, he's going to be first to it. Smitty, cool as anything. They'll want a reason to get the cover bowl out tonight. Often don't need a reason, but...
well, Jandal doesn't have his headband on today, so he must mean business.
Yeah, look, he's built for speed today. There he is. Look, what a legend of Pacific hockey. I mean, I know only 3 tournaments in, but he's been the centre point of a lot of the pride of this outfit for 3 years.
And just the respect these boys have for him. Yeah, obviously Jan's a stalwart of hockey in general. and just have a guy like that in your team who's such a leader makes it easy for these boys to just come out and play hockey.
Yeah, yes. You mentioned he's played many years for New Zealand Defence Force, played his years for North Harbour as well, and look out here turning it on for Pasifika. Probably one of the longest careers at the top level. Man, he's there's not many players in New Zealand that have played at the top level for as long as Jan can say he has. Here's a little interesting mixer in for Kailea. He smiles. That's something he practices, I can guarantee it. Doesn't happen often, but he usually back himself to get a little something on that one.
Yeah, that's Adam for you.
Yeah.
He's always in the right space, he's always asking the question.
And in goals, it's Trey McLeod for the Māori side, David Finau there for Pasifika. There's Mitch Murray right out on the sideline taking on Javan Jones. He'll win the free hit there, Mitch Murray.
Well, we got the speedster on.
Yeah, there he is.
His hamstrings would have been sore after that run yesterday, I think.
There he is. He promised me he was going to do some defensive working back today. Yet to see it.
Well, that'll be a first. A little tight.
Here he is on the ball here. Tell you what, looking like he's got his rugby boots on too. Mitch Murray on the edge of the circle. Lovely skill. Murray. That's a penalty corner. No, it's not. He's going to...
other way.
Yeah, it's going to go the other way. I couldn't quite see down past the scaff tower there, but firm whistle. Just got a little away from him there, Mitch Murray. And you love to see, just on the sideline there, big Matt Hiha with his flag out for today's game.
Yeah, the 10-0 flag.
Yeah. It's supporter of the Māori sides, has been here all weekend. And we're fortunate enough to see Sam Hiha here yesterday as well. Supporting here's Rocco. Still got it, Rocco.
Good tackle.
Oh, Vance Harvey, man.
Yeah, he's a very hard customer to get past.
Yeah.
Vance.
Yeah, really come on in the last few years. You know, come up through Waiariki, part of the Midlands program, and now as you set up in Auckland playing for the Eden Ross School Club, as with a few of the boys from down this way. So
yep.
Yeah, can't wait to see them continue to grow their experience up there. See, Chef the Pasifika boys happy to move the ball around. Xander Fraser tries to go up Route 1, not going to get through Atkinson. Oh, Mitch Murray.
Seen a few boys with the old ice skates on this weekend.
Yeah, I have to give a shout out. He's not quite on the field just yet, but brother Hedda Iverson.
Yep.
He put the skates on a little earlier in the weekend.
Yeah, on himself, I think.
Yeah, breaking ankles doesn't count, brother, if you don't do it to someone else.
Oh, don't worry, that got put on the Tamaki chat straight away.
Here's Smitty here on the ball for Pasifika. A long-time servant for the New Zealand, for the Fijian men's national side. Adrian Smith plays his hockey down in Christchurch, but yeah, really good to have him involved here. Absolutely. After all his years of service for Fiji.
Yeah, I actually played a tournament against him for the New Zealand Māori team back in the day when Joy and Kai took some teams to Fiji, and yeah, for him to come over to New Zealand and continue his work on with Pacific hockey has been pretty awesome, to be honest.
Yeah, and he's not a man of many words, but look, his actions do the talking, especially when he claps before asking for the ball. Yeah, nice little outlet there from Tymon Iverson. Harvey and Atkinson at the back now. Harvey under a little bit of pressure from Scanlon. So Matariki Bennett wears off that challenge. He's been solid this week. Bennett, one of the, I guess, lesser personalities of the side, loaded with guys that love the spotlight. Matariki Bennett just gets about his work.
Yeah, it was good having him at tournament this year. I think he missed a couple of tournaments, and he had a good tournament. And he's playing a little bit out of position at left half, but very dangerous on the cut with his skills. Yeah, Matariki.
Yeah, and another guy that'll just work all day. Got a motor on him, pretty good feet, and not afraid to get in for the tough stuff. As we see the Pasifika boys work out here. Zane. Oh, he found Calvin Ratabuli.
Rick James.
There he is. Javan Jones, no good. Mitch Murray.
Good scramble.
It's fallen here for Jones. Jones has Peterson. He opts to go back to Fraser. Remember, this is all built up from a big diving pass from Zayn Ayuk. He's managed to get up from it. Ooh.
Chester for Stu, but that's pretty simple for him.
Yeah, it's the home turf here. Don't miss those ones here, Stewie.
I'd really like Xander to sit in between this press and ask some questions of this Māori press. It's quite static, not much pressure on this back group, and it'll be good to see if Xander can sort of break that up at some point.
Yeah, so they're just happy to sit off a little bit at the moment, the striker group, and I think what you're asking for, similarly to the way the Indian guys got in behind some of your junior boys today, just sit in that pocket and see if you can't make a nuisance of that second layer. Oh, Denham Clark, he loves to find a long ball. Jury Hedawini, he comes forward to pace Dill Thomas. Oh, it's Parata. Great save. David Finau getting down low. It was Parata there, the Albany Alligator from the deep south. There, Nick Parata just getting a little deflection on it. This one in the circle again, but Ayuk doing enough. Yeah, I mean, like I said, you were involved in the first two campaigns for the Pasifika side, and you guys would have talked about how you can influence the young Pasifika community. How important is it for the senior team to play well and be a role model for those young players?
Oh, it's big, Brad. I've come to a Māori tournament for most of my life, and never thought I'd get the opportunity to represent my dad's side, the Cook Island side. So, yeah, for me to be a part of it for the last 2 years and build, we've done well the last couple of tournaments, and to see some new faces out there and have a full Pacific Island team out there this year is really awesome, not only for the team but for everyone involved. And even though I'm coaching, still support the boys 100%. So. Yeah, and here comes Dill Thomas. It's going to go onto his foot there. Yeah, and I guess the level above that, how awesome is it to see guys like Aiden and Xander Fraser, really performing on the next level as well. Being part of their international hockey. They've been over in the UK for the last little bit, but also involved in the Black Stick Super Camp just recently as well. Just shows a real clear pathway for. What we'd all love to see is some young brown boys making the Black Sticks. Absolutely, Brad. We've played with a lot of boys that probably should have been in the mix. But yeah, for these young guys to see the likes of Aiden, Xander, and then even play with guys like Jan who've been around the mix, that it is doable. It's been awesome, and then obviously having Sam Hiha here this week as well. A good product of Māori hockey, and obviously a very famous name in Māori hockey. These kids definitely have the skills and the talent to play at that level as well.
Yeah, and I think that's the exciting thing about this tournament. You see stuff here that you're never going to see at another tournament. The flary stuff, the just raw talent of some of these players. I mean, it only takes a look at guys like Leo Mitai-Wells who got to the highest level, purely on that just ability to have a crack. Real opportunity here for these players to put their skill set on display.
Yeah, for sure. And having dudes like Leo and stuff still around the grassroots of the rohis and stuff. I think he's keen to come back next year after tournament, so it'd be good to have guys like that back in the mix for these young Māori boys to play with a guy who, like you said, I think we should have more of them in the Black Sticks, because it's a very structured game these days, and flair can win you games in certain points. So
and there's the penalty corner awarded there. Some tricky little stick work. Hit Iverson, instead of going 5 metres, just made the ball move 5 times. And in he goes. That's a Tamaki trick if I've ever seen one, but it's going to be reversed there.
Yeah, I think that's a Mark Kake trick, that one.
Built for guys like me and you, Sammy.
Oh, mate, I only lead 5 metres.
Don't have to run 5 metres. You just move it 5 times and we're away.
That's it.
Bouncy one, Tester there. It's come off the stick of Bennett, and Jan Pedersen springs into action for the Pasifika side. Dan Scanlon's also going to work his way into the circle. Rocco Ludoff. Oh, that one's too far for Alex Dio. Alex Dio out there. Again, another local boy.
Yeah, and played for the Indians last year, is that correct?
Last 2 years, Alex did?
So it's cool, like myself, to help out in different teams. You get a better feel for it, but that was almost tucked in there by Adam.
Adam Kailea, and he's putting in the mahi too. You love to see it. Well worked there, Alex Dio. Still going, wins the free hit. Here he is, Kailea.
Well, he's a hard man to get past old Denham.
Yeah, he is, and maybe just take a little bump up on the...
Might have to have a HIA for that one, maybe.
Yeah, the old 15-minute checkup. Speaking of the NRL, up the wires, baby, let's go.
Let's go. Adesanya today as well.
Yeah, big day for sport across the country.
Yep.
Of course, none bigger than Heritage Hockey here at the moment, but
Nah, not at all.
look, the wires will be in action. Speaking of action, Billy Muskimmon with a couple of stick flashes, taking on Guttenbeil. Another NRL name, Guttenbeil.
Yeah. There wouldn't be too many Guttenbeils around, I wouldn't say.
No, and
What a money there.
yeah,
Boy.
Armani Panga. Nick Parata does well, Liam Williams.
Yeah.
Probably an unsung hero for this Māori team. We've got so many guys with all the flair and all the skill and excitement, and Liam Williams just does his job. Always does his job, runs hard, tackles low.
Great pill. Yeah, you don't have teams without guys like Liam who just do their job, and you don't have to worry about those guys on the field, so it makes your job a lot easier, that's for sure. There was a great ball through the middle there by Xander Fraser. Unfortunately, just not picked up there by Adam.
Yeah, Adam eyes as big as dinner plates as he saw that one coming.
Yeah, we had a few words in our first game. It was quite good. A bit of banter. That's what you play hockey for.
Yeah, that's it. That's the relationships, the camaraderie on and off the pitch as we count down the last 20-odd seconds here. Pasifika just happy to sit in their half court and not concede anything dangerous, and that'll probably count us down the final 10 here. We'll wait for the siren to sound, the whistles to blow. Here we are, it's the first quarter in the books here between New Zealand Pasifika and the New Zealand Māori Tāne side. Nothing on the scoreboard as yet, but a couple of little opportunities both ways. Nothing really challenging either goalkeeper just yet. Both teams kind of in that feeling out phase of the game. Exactly what you will have expected from the New Zealand Māori team. Remember, they are in the box seat, but look, I expect at some point this Pasifika team are going to start to turn things up, and they have to. Yeah,
absolutely. They definitely have the players for it, and they just need to believe. Hockey at the end of the day is just a sport, and anyone can win it on their day. So, it'll be interesting to see how the rest of this game pans out.
Yeah, and there's you see some of the highlights here. I said both teams had the opportunity, but pretty well defended at both ends as well. Vance Harvey, we saw a good effort there on the baseline, taking on Rocco Ludolf. Good entry in here.
Nice little trapdoor there from Jury.
Yeah, and enough to get over the back line there. Xander Fraser's been strong. We expect nothing less from Xander. That was the pill there that Adam Kailea just couldn't pick up on his reverse stick. Could have made a real opportunity there for them, and there is the Tino Rangatiratanga flag and an up the wires jersey.
Yeah, that's
you
what
can't beat it. That's what we want.
Mate, Super Saturday.
Yeah, Super Saturday on a Sunday.
Yeah, it's been a long weekend.
It's been a long weekend.
Yeah, it is game 2.
It's been a long weekend.
Yeah,
we see some of the Pasifika ladies up there on the stands there enjoying their men's side's performance so far. Look, the hockey's been so good, I can't remember what day it is either, but I wish there's 3 more days of this. I could watch it all week.
Absolutely.
And the teams will make their way back out onto the field. If you're just joining us, thank you for joining online, whether you're watching on YouTube or on Facebook. This coverage brought to you by local Gecko Productions and the support and sponsorship of One Foundation, and of course the tournament sponsors. Massive shout out and thank you to Keep Alive, the insurance specialists, as well as Just Hockey and the team for all your hockey needs. They've got a shop here at the turf, and they've got a shot as well. Jan Peterson.
Doesn't miss many of those.
Me, oh my. Jan Peterson
Some nice skill there from Scanlon to get that opportunity into the circle.
Yeah, he's a real crafty striker, Dan Scanlon. Unorthodox and gets the ball up off the ground. Wow, Jan Peterson very nearly. Probably we would have taken parts of the net down with that one.
Jeez. I think the cameraman, he was probably squeezed a bit then, hoping that didn't come anywhere near him. They've had a tough weekend up there on that tower, to be honest.
Yeah, our camera team braving the wind, braving the reverse stick and open shot goals or misses there. Look, they've been top-notch all weekend. And here is Vance Harvey, he's dangerous.
Great overload there.
Oh, yeah. Tuterangi Raharohi.
Ooh.
That's really well
brave.
defended. Yeah, big Julius Talavao. Solid, man. It's I mean, it is the safest place to be, and you can tell people that all you like, but actually getting in there and doing it.
Yeah, that's
it's
why
a
I'm a
whole nother
striker,
thing.
Brad. I don't get anywhere near those.
Yeah.
But yeah, you got to do that for your team, you know.
Yep. Yeah, and a good finisher too, Tuterangi Raharuhi. So had to be shut down there by Talavao. Both teams now with a crack in this first 2 or 3 minutes.
Absolutely.
And here we go again. Scanlon's got Ratabuli. Scanlon, it's going to find... No, but he just couldn't keep that one on the ground. Good pressure shown there by Atkinson for the Māori team.
Looking a little bit dangerous in these pockets when they get into them. Just think I just need to get a few more of these Pacific Island boys up there to help with some support there.
Yeah, so it's interesting. We talk about how well the Māori team have overlapped and they play a high right half here, and you can still see Vance Harvey up on halfway, just out of shot. But it does then turn into a potential opportunity to get him behind him as the outside striker. The risk and the reward.
Pass.
Oh,
That's a Mark Kake special.
that is something special. Look, there's not many people that I've seen that can do that at any given moment. And Atkinson can't link up there, but they'll... no, Timon Iverson thought it was his. Yeah, we go back to that skill by Mark Belkake. Wow, it's... yeah, that's something that not many people can do.
No. He actually did it in the final at Māori's, and you know, not like you said, not many people will even have the audacity to try that. But you know, he can pull that off, and mate, you see there that goes through the Vance. That's that's a strong attack.
Yeah, that's it. You cut out half the field, one ball.
That's a coach killer.
Yep.
That's the one.
You've got to be taken in by Hickson, or he doesn't get it clean. Fortunately for him, Dylan Thomas is there to help clean up. Thomas,
Nice.
Hickson, that's nice. Triangles high to Taylor. Oh, under some pressure, Pitu.
He'll work all day high top.
Oh, he's one of the toughest players to play against, man. If you beat him the first time, you got 3 more times you're going to have to beat him.
Yeah, and he'll dive around you all day.
Yeah.
Looks like they're about to overload here.
Yeah, there's a left side open. They've gone the skip option, which has got a one-on-one here. Talavao with Iverson. Oh, nice skill.
Nice.
Oh, very nearly. Iverson does well there. Getting back in the defensive end for the first time in the last 22 years. Here goes the sprint race.
Mate, he's throwing back the ears off
Yeah.
Texas.
30. I mean, I know he got fit for Matatini, but there it's on display now.
All arms, the bro.
Yeah.
All toots.
Yeah, there's a bit of gas shown by Tootie. Here's Steve Atkinson, Denham Clark. Scanlon's going to come put some pressure on Clark.
Just didn't step up with him though.
Yeah. It's the little things, Sammy, the 1%ers we talk about. You know, if a striker's going to push there, everyone's got to go with him. Otherwise, that pass into the midfield is just too easy.
Absolutely.
So, little things.
Ooh, hard luck there.
Yeah, this one's Mitch Murray. There's Tootie.
Oh, he still gets there.
That's not how we will have drawn it up, ladies and gentlemen. Tuterangi Raharuhi, he gets there in the end, and certainly not his prettiest finish, but boy, that'll bring joy to the Māori men's side, and they go up 1-0 here midway through the second quarter. He's all smiles.
Yep.
Tootie,
You take those as a striker.
perhaps won't add it to his highlight reel, but look, as we see, it was Mitch Murray here that just jumped onto this. Lovely pass, too, between 2 defenders.
Stayed in it.
Yeah.
Nice.
One arm, one hand. I mean, and when your arms are that big, it may as well count as 2.
Exactly.
Tootie.
Bigger than my legs.
Yeah. Heck of a finish there by Tootie in the end. So up 1 now, and look, it was already a pretty big mountain to climb for this Pasifika side, but it goes up 1 more.
Yep.
But look, regardless of what goals they're chasing, I think there's still a bit of pride on the line for these guys. They won't be happy with how their weekend's gone so far, and I know they'll be disappointed themselves. And here's Jan still working. Nice save there. Trey McLeod just got his hand out into that one, and here's Hythe Taylor. He's got
numbers here.
Yep, streaming forward. Parata's on the back post.
Oh.
Parata.
Good little touch there by Zane.
Yeah, had to be made, that touch.
Yep.
And Sammy, just like me, how unreal is it to be watching a New Zealand Māori team without Hali Kopa?
Oh man, it's a bit weird, to be honest.
It is.
You'd probably hardly be able to hear us commentating if he was in goal, to be honest. But what a legend of Māori hockey.
Yep.
Very privileged to play with him at Tamaki, and yeah, it's a bit weird not seeing old Hali Kopa here. But good to see some young goalies get opportunity and start making a stamp on being the #1 for this team.
Yeah.
So you got some good goalies. Obviously, young fella plays for your club team, is that correct?
Yeah. Trey McLeod plays for Tauranga United just over the hill there. So his first Māori tournament last year, and he was pleasantly surprised to get the call up this year. And then of course young Felix from down south, he's been there as well.
Yep.
And his first campaign for the senior Māori side. And so we see the penalty corner here to Clark, and it's wide there from Clark. They're going to have to turn around. It won't be taken quickly. I do have to mention too, Harley, you couldn't have retired while I was trying to make a crack at the team. So cheers, mate. I never got much of a run thanks to you, Harley.
Yeah.
No, absolute legend, and look, always a massive role model across the game. Not only Māori hockey again, but playing for North Harbour and still playing his club hockey at a pretty high level up there as well too.
Yeah, absolutely.
The big fella. Now a proud father, so he's got other important things in his life, which is awesome to see.
Yeah, that's it.
And like you mentioned, an opportunity now for some new goalkeepers to earn those stripes. And he's under Fraser. One hand on the stick, one hand with the fend. That's the island way.
That is.
And I can't imagine that Mitch Murray was 5 yards from that free hit there.
Nah, I'm surprised Xander hasn't told the ref.
Yeah, they're all pointing
now.
different ways. It all looks like they're showing the umpire where the lake is, and it is just over that way there somewhere. Just in case he was wondering. Wouldn't go for a dip in it, but it's over there. That
It's
one's
interesting, yeah.
Yeah, it's just found the leg there of Steve Atkinson inside the circle for the Māori team. So unable to convert at the other end. Now they're going to have to defend one as we see this replay here. Guttenbeil working. And it's this entry here from Buena Masi. Yeah, come up off one of the players outside the circle and then just hits the leg there of Atkinson. So
This could make it interesting if they put the one in here and get some momentum.
yeah, Kai Lea, often a drag flick specialist. He's actually up there trapping, so looks like Rocco Ludoff off the second bracket, and it's actually gone to Guttenbeil. Guttenbeil finds the back of the goal.
Yeah, this could get interesting now.
Yeah, this is they've gone one each here now, and look, the race to half time is on.
Yep.
And look, as we see this replay here, Guttenbeil.
Ooh, straight through.
Yeah, tough height that, I think.
Yeah, a bit deceptive too. He looked like he was shaping to the other post and
Yeah.
just dragged it around.
And just like that, we're back all square.
Oh, the headband's on for Jandal.
Oh, it's serious now.
Oh yeah, you're gonna
It's
watch
serious now. Here's Denham Clark, look, the Pasifika side just happy to play, and there's the shooter. Oh, Ratabuli, he's going to get turned here. Skimmins got some space, but Ratabuli's got the pace. He's done well there.
Yeah, good scramble there.
Yeah, young Calvin.
Oh,
Jan
that's a
just
great
got
ball.
caught offline a little bit there.
Yeah.
Here's header, the money man header.
very good in these areas.
Yeah.
Odd hitter, very deceptively fast and got great skills.
Yeah, really quick hands. Hiruani. Oh, and there's Jan. There he is.
Yeah, he's playing striker, but plays pretty much everywhere on the field.
Yeah.
Old Jan.
Yeah, what a solid effort. Here we go. This Pasifika man, they've got an overload up the right. Zamani, Ponga. Trying to link up there. He's found Ratabuli. He's got Buenamasi with him. Just can't link up there. Yeah, it's going to be tough to break through the likes of Steve Atkinson and Denham Clark at the back, even Billy Muskimin, Vance Harvey, Matariki Bennett here. They're really going to have to be switched on as a front group, this Pasifika team.
Yep.
Not beyond their ability, but really going to have to be clinical. Nice transfer there through Bennett. Bennett's back to Murray, and there's the
Clean up.
there was the man.
Yep.
Stu
And he'll get
Pidu.
the free hit here.
Oh, he doesn't need the free hit.
Doesn't need it.
He's got eyes on the goal. Oh, just a little behind him there. Oh, very nearly. Stu Pidu, like you said, he was playing for the free hit and usually would just get it and take it, but then it opened up for him.
Absolutely. He's a great player, Stu. Really good guy, and really smart hockey player.
Yeah. Oh, Mitch Murray
Yeah.
with the show. Little overs, not going to get as far as Iverson down there. Goodenbeal, cleaned up by Denham Clark. Oh, and perhaps he was passing that one over to Vance and Hemi and Dill, who aren't on the field yet. Trying to play with 14, it doesn't work like that.
Be nice sometimes.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. There you go. Could you imagine how much chaos it would be with an extra four or six players on the field?
I'm not going to say I don't leave the circle in hockey game, but I definitely wouldn't
no.
be if it had extra players.
No. I could almost play goalie for both teams if that were the case.
That's it.
Here we go, Stu Pidu.
Just settling it down.
Yeah, they've got guys with experience, and often, you know, when you see teams that know, we've got to score X amount of goals, they just try and do too much.
Yep.
Look, you can't score 4 goals all at once. You just have to get the first one and then see where we build up. And here is a lovely build-up. Scanlon saved by McLeod. Falls to Ludoff.
Great save.
Yeah. Got down nice and low, quick there. Trey McLeod had to because Scanlon went one time on that. And, yeah, good save in the end there by Trey McLeod. And here's Muskimin. Oh, that's an unorthodox one.
Oh, that's
it's
something.
worked.
Nice.
Oh, Danny
Well
Scan shows his composure.
Yep.
And interesting, he's almost done the same save that Trey McLeod did on him to get that possession.
Yeah.
Watch this one again. He just gets a little off-footed and makes it work.
That's an unbelievable pick, but that's Danny
Yeah.
for you. He's always in the fight.
Yeah.
He wins you balls like that, and that's what they'll need today to get a few more opportunities.
Yep.
Yeah.
That one's not in the coaching textbook. I can promise you that.
That's it. But we've seen a few of them this week.
Yep.
And that's just the boys giving it their all, I think.
Yep. Yeah, we'll see Ludoff on the first, Goodenbeal on the second. It goes to Ludoff. Ooh, a little variation. They're trying to go back to Zaki on the post. Buenamasi had injected and gone in for it. Interesting that they went for the variation. You know, I mean, I would have liked to just see Curvin just have another flick.
Yep.
Score the first one.
That's it.
Ask another question there of the goalkeepers, but look, they go the variation and obviously something that they like, so it doesn't come off for them this time. And as we close in the final 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes, score's locked up at 1-1. Here and it's, yeah.
Yep, that's Billy.
That's Billy.
Oh, and that's Dan
that's
for
Scan,
you too.
Yeah, if that passage doesn't typify those two players. Here we go, Rocco Ludoff making it look easy. Jan Peterson, Jan looking, Jan searching. Yeah, nice pass. Rocco Ludoff here, he's got Liam Williams. Oh, lovely.
Good skill.
3D skill. And the pass, Scan. Danny Scanlon.
He's an absolute workhorse.
Yeah.
Yeah, had the privilege of playing with him last year, and he does all the hard work for you, so you can just finish it and look good. But he's the one who's picked it and passed it. So
Yeah, again, another local player here, plays for the Collegians Club with Stu Pitu. There's a little connection there, and Alex Dio actually all together. Yeah, there's not much more to be said about Scan. He's a real tough customer too.
that's it. And that's what you need in hockey teams to be successful. There's guys to really drive that hard work and what it is to be, you know, a combative hockey player.
Yeah. Well run by Vance Harvey. A little slip there from Rocco Ludoff, and Vance Harvey got out quick.
Yeah, he's pretty hard to get anything off when Vance is running straight. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a few guys around this tournament that possess that skill. Greg and Maui, another one for your side. You know, even Saj Patel, the way he gets out for the Indian side.
Yeah, I'd rather have Taimana running out first. It'd be quite good. But you know, yeah.
Yeah, you might get a few goes at it.
But yeah, there are some really fast-paced players at the tournament, and that's what we like to see. You know, is pace and skill.
And it's not only the pace; these are guys that'll run down the barrel. I mean, takes some big cojones, I guess, to do that. Especially when you're lining up a Denham Clark or some of these guys flicking Steve Atkinson.
Yeah, definitely not my forte, being anywhere near any of that, Brad.
Yeah, and that whistle does bring the close to the first half here. Just as we were in the first quarter, we scores locked up. This time, though, 1-1, thanks to goals to Tuterangi Rahuruhi and Kevin Gutenbiel there for the respective sides. And as we see the teams go into their halftime talk, we also see young goalkeeper Seb Vainui here coming out for a warm-up. We might see a bit of him in this second half, and these highlights from the first half here. Rocco Ludoff, Dan Scanlon, Jan Pedersen, as always, they've been trying their heart out up the front. Scanlon has been exceptional in terms of just winning free hits, penalty corners.
Yep, breaking down the play, turning it into a counter.
And then guys like Parata, Rahuruhi, even Hira Iverson up there hunting.
Yep. Very
nearly. This is Rahuruhi. It's not the goal scoring opportunity, but we'll see that a little later. Xander Fraser very nearly put one on a plate there, yeah. For Big Skucks Kailea. Scanlon, this is the unorthodox stuff there. Jan hunting.
Yep.
This, look at that ball movement there. Vance Harvey finds Rahuruhi. That one well blocked out in the end by Talaval. He's at a couple of shots now, Rahuruhi. Here's Scan again, going to work his magic. Just doesn't quite link up there. But things are happening around Dan Scanlon, and that's the big thing for the Pasifika team.
Absolutely. A lot of the good stuff last year came from him too. To him to step up with the likes of Suchun and stuff not here. It's it's been good. Just hopefully he can get a few more opportunities in the second half.
Yeah, there's another one of them there. Timon thinks that one counts. Kendall Clark trying to pick up the net there.
It's funny how Timon is always up front when he never plays there, so seems to always find himself within the circle.
Yeah, as good Harbour boys do. Yeah, love it there. And that one's gone. Yeah, it's a tough. You can't quite see it on that angle, but it's just dipped on him at the death there. Yeah, it actually hit the very top of the backboard, so not a dead flat one as it looks in the video there. And always hard to figure out. And speaking of hard to figure out, there's this from Dan Scanlon.
He just can't really chucks it on a foot and gets aside a good opportunity.
Yeah, and this one here. Yeah, very obvious going back to the injector there, a little wide of him. But both teams with a few opportunities, both able to convert one of them. Yep. As we see the teams down in front of us running for cover as the water sprinklers come on here. There's been a bit of overspray over the first 3 days. You can see the Pasifika boys there going through their team talk.
That'll be a hard team talk there. They'll be all geeing each other up. They're right in the fight here. just takes a couple of goals and this game could turn on its head. And for the Māoris, they're just staying really composed and holding them out as well as they can.
Yeah, absolutely, and it's it is a big second half. Both these two earlier games this morning really heated up in the second halves, and I'm sure this is going to be exactly the same. We'll be in for a real treat here. If you're just joining us on the live stream, the Pasifika team, if they are to make tomorrow's final, are chasing I think it's a 4-goal buffer they're going to need over the Māori team. Māori team likely into tomorrow's final, barring some madness. But look, it's going to serve up something pretty interesting, I think, for the second half.
Absolutely. Got a bit of stick from the PI boys, hoping we got the draw this morning, but we went for the win, and hey, that's hockey. Yeah,
absolutely. And I've just got a message here from a friend of ours, Brett Lever. He's had to shoot up to Auckland quickly. He'll be back again later tonight. He's watching the live stream and seeing the Pacific Island boys going at the moment. So shout out to Brett. Again, another one of those
stalwarts.
Yeah, guys that got to the very top level of our sport, and
very hard-nosed hockey player.
Probably one of the toughest ever to step on a field. Brett Lever. Look, I mean, I don't want to cross him now that he's his age now, but you imagine him when he could run.
Oh man. I've had some experiences with him in club hockey and seen him break a few bones, and me not wanting to go anywhere near him for the rest of the game. So we talk about tough customers. There's nothing that compares to Brett Lever. But he'll be back with us again tomorrow. And here's the Māori side with first use of the ball. Hemi Hickson, we haven't seen a lot of James so far in this game. He's coming back from a head injury, so he's limited in minutes, but he's an absolute weapon down the wing halves, as I curse him with the commentator's curse.
He'll thank you for that one later. There's Javan Jones. He's got Adrian Smith on the overlap. Mark Balkaki, he's up and hunting.
Yeah, he's one that may not look like he's in the fight, but he'll take the ball off you and he'll slot it any day. That kid.
Tommen Iverson, very nearly there. Interesting little option. And there it was Kai Lear, I think, bashing that one into the circle.
Stand and deliver.
Yeah, unfortunately, Adam, you're the one that was supposed to be on the other end of it.
It's usually Jan hitting those balls.
Yeah. Smitty brings that one under control. Yeah, and we have had goalkeeper change for the Pasifika men. So Seb Vainui charged with, at least this quarter. For the Pasifika team.
Very good experience for the young fella there.
Yeah, didn't get a lot of time in last year's campaign, but back again here this year, and look all the wiser for it. So
and he's always there to support the boys. Good to have in camp.
And there's a big transfer on at this left side. Oh, tackle. That's why he gets paid the big bucks, ladies and gentlemen. Zane. Oh, somebody get him this year's pair of Adidas shoes. Look like he's taking those ones out to town too many times.
Roscoe's got a lot of money. Surely they can hook him up with some freshies.
Yeah.
I think those Adidas have seen Danny Doolan's too many times.
Oh, he's a big fella. That's his new party shirt too. I can promise you that.
He loves a dance and a drink, I would say.
Here's the big transfer, lovely ball forward. Steve Atkinson finds James Hickson.
Nice.
Break infield. He's got Hyatha Taylor working in front of him. He's going to try and take on Stu Pidu and does him for speed. Again, good defence there. Julius Talavau just stepping up. Man, they're not easy things to do. Here's Kake. Oh, ladies and gentlemen.
And that's what you can expect from Maki Jr. You do not want to give that guy a shot on the reverse.
Yeah, look, Julius Talavau works hard, but Mark Balkaki works harder.
Yeah.
And that thing there is a rocket. We got a beautiful look at it from our angle, Sammy. This pass in here, he's just unmarked on the edge of the circle. Silly thing to do. And
we've had a few of those reverses this weekend. It's been unbelievable, and that just tops off another good shot.
Yeah, Mark Balkake. Wow, So advantage back to the Māori side, 2-1. No better finisher than that. Look, it's there's screws up in the top corners of those goals for a reason, and it's for Mark Balkake.
Yeah, that's it. And like I said, you know, he's not the guy that gets stuck in too much to many players, but he gets into those good areas and gives himself a chance and puts that one away with ease.
Yeah, we see it very nearly another chance at the back end, smothered up there by Trey McLeod in goal. Denham Clark scrambling as well, and Adam Kailea.
Wow.
He's done him dirty there.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's just left the ball up on the back line for Denham Clark to go and retrieve. I think Adam Kailea needed those extra seconds to get back in the press.
I'd be having a rest too there, Brad.
Yeah, here we go. Atkinson just slips it through. Mitch Murray. Oh, that's cool as ever. The track's 2, 3 defenders and just turns and rolls.
Yep.
Here's Clark. Cut out by Kailea. 2-0 to Kailea in that little match up there.
I think that was his rest.
Yeah.
He got back in position.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and Denham's just saying, look, I passed it to you. You couldn't pass it back to me last time. Here we go.
Here we go, Danny. This is
Scanlon's
spot.
turned him.
Yep. He's dangerous around the top of the circle, Daniel.
Really fortunate to have given that away outside the circle there. We'll just make sure it's on the right blade of grass up there.
Yeah, Adam thanked him for that extra rest as well, I think, again. Good tackle.
Good tackle.
Good tie.
I don't think I'd ever going to say that in a sentence, but
I think the player ran into him, to be honest.
it's like when you lay the sticks down at training for defensive drags and they make a tackle.
Absolutely.
No. Oh, that's a little half mistake here. Trey McLeod's going to try and run it in.
Nice.
Oh, Denham Clark with the...
It's a bit slippery down that corner, eh?
Yeah. We've seen a few players just have a little bit of trouble. Speaking of trouble, Xander Fraser, he's trouble. Nice dish. Kailea.
Good save.
Yep.
Good, well worked as well.
And it's found the foot there, I think, of Dill Thomas.
Yeah. Xander doesn't give up on much, so he'll stick into it until there's a call. So.
Yeah, as we see this replay here, this Xander just turns Den. Clark around. Lovely pass this. Kailea, good first up save. Yeah, and there it is. Just rolls it onto the legs there. As we see, the speed man himself, Marky Mark, coming back.
Yeah, he actually ran down one against us yesterday, and I was really surprised. But like I said, he's a smart hockey player, and he runs good lines, and he got no shin pads on, so he doesn't care about getting hit.
That's crazy, because he's probably running first.
Yep.
Good save. Ooh, Vance Harvey, that's an interesting way to do it. They're going to just ask if it may have come up off the stick, but no, nothing there. I got to say, the one good thing about Mark's run line, they didn't get the stick on it, but where his body was positioned meant that the flicker had to flick straight.
Absolutely.
Makes it a lot easier there for Trey McLeod just to look after his area.
Yep.
I will also say Vance Harvey beat him for the first 4 steps out, but Marky running that nice tight line. Here we go again. First, Kailea. Oh, and that one's just too hard, too strong. Interesting to see that line again. It did sneak down the middle this time.
Yep.
And perhaps when you've got thighs for upper arms, as we see him celebrate there. Have a look at this.
He's calling for a break.
Yeah, so he's just pulled the ball towards him, which gets out of the line of Mark Balkake there. Hard skill to do is pull that flick and still get power on it.
Yeah.
Obviously knows the line that Mark runs.
Yeah, they've played a lot of hockey with and against each other.
Yeah, so just pulls it on the inside and still able to execute. Good solid finish, and here they are, up with a bit of confidence here at the Pasifika side, and that's...
that's a bumper. Look. I'll be seeing those hits in the Wires game later, not on this game.
Bunty R4 up there, off the back fence. I'm glad he didn't get sent to the bin there. Unfortunately, as you and I know, Sammy, once we start going...
Oh, mate, I can't stop myself. I rolled my ankle last week trying to stop myself.
Oh, and Marky going in for almost a somersault there. This game's already started to go up a little level after that second goal for the Pasifika side. 2-2 now. We're only midway through the third quarter. Oh, Scanlon with a lovely touch.
Yeah.
First to it, though, will be Denham Clark. He's got Got players in behind. They've done well here, the Māori side. Matariki Bennett.
Yeah, they hold a good shape, this Māori team.
That's really smart play there.
Yep.
Not forcing. I thought he was going to throw that Resi down the line, and Jerry Hedawini. But Julius Talaval's there. Talaval. Oh, you wanted to look at Jan Peterson.
Yep.
There's a little sneaky gap through there.
Yeah, Julius, very skilled for a big man.
Yeah, they'll win the free hit there, the Māori team. That one's high to Jerry Hedawini and high to Julius Talaval. Two very different heights. I think it probably would have hit the top of Julius's foot, but the knees of Jury there. So it was free hit to the Māori team, but it'll fall here for the Pasifika boys. And Nick Parata right up on the 5. Yeah, I like this full press from the Māori side.
Oh, Jandal's up in the circle.
Yeah. The overhead there. So yeah, the Māori side just pushing into a full press. You know, like I said, I know that the Pasifika side need a few goals, but this Māori team won't want to roll over and let them have it.
No way.
Here's Bennett. Of course, for those just tuning in this year, these are our last year's finalists.
Yep.
This match right here. So
I was fortunate enough to play in that game last year. Unfortunately, we didn't win, but very, very good game.
Yep.
And good tournaments on both teams as well.
Yeah, strong showing. Jan just screaming for his boys to get ahead.
Yep.
Offer him up something. Instead he turns it out to Julius Talaval. Talaval has Dio. Fraser. He's just searching. All the multiplayers back in defence at the moment. Scanlon takes on Clark. Clark wins. Ooh. Late call there.
Tough call
From Dave Oakley, but he's right on top of it.
Yep.
And just lifted on the entry there. Just little things letting both sides down at the moment, but the Pasifika team in their search for the goals, they need to be pouncing on every one of those opportunities.
Absolutely.
Here we go. Xander Fraser just pushed himself a little bit higher up the field, trying to push that envelope in these final 6 minutes.
Yeah, they got nothing to lose, so they just get out there and try and get as many goals as they can, and just take it to them. It's great skill from Rocco.
Yeah, Rocco Ludolf. Xander Fraser's just going to take a second to get his team back into attacking shape. Here's Adrian Smith, T-Bar, Jan Peterson.
Ooh, great entry.
Had to be made. Dan Scanlon was there waiting for it.
Yeah, always on it again.
He's there again.
It's been a good little battle there between Denham and old Scanlon.
Yeah, they play against each other, of course, in the local intercity comp here. As we see this replay of not a lot. Great to see that the turf is still green. But what we will see is the penalty corner here for the Pasifika side. Here we've got the replay.
Nice
ball across. Scanlon, you see him always looking at the ball, always waiting for it, expecting the ball. And I think perhaps that just little reach and shoulder there was the contributing factor to the penalty corner.
The PRs have scored the last 2 corners, so it'll be interesting if they can get something at goal here. But obviously hard with the runners they have.
Well, they lay off. Oh, that's a
interesting one.
Yeah, so they've had 4 penalty corners that I can clearly remember. 2 they've flicked, just straight flick at the goal, and have scored off. 2 they've gone for a very obvious variation and have not really looked likely. So interesting that they don't just keep batting the house down until it stops working.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean,
they must have seen something. For them to go back to that, but
that was a wider one than even the first one. That was really trying to get back down onto that baseline. So perhaps what they see, and I do know personally of Trey McLeod, does get out quite far in his penalty corner of defence. So potentially they see that in behind him is the way to get around.
Yeah.
But look, I mean, keep flicking until it doesn't work.
Oh man, that's it. But they're still asking the question.
Yep. Well, that's it, and perhaps what they're also doing there is just trying to slow up the first runner.
Yeah.
If the first runner's thinking that it might go way over there,
Yep.
perhaps they just hold their run a little more. So maybe some cat and mouse here by the Pasifika men's side.
Yeah, we definitely tried that yesterday against them too, but they read it like a book. But you got to try things sometimes, you know.
Yeah, absolutely. Scanlon can't pull that one down. He's under a bit of pressure there from Billy Muskimin. As we it's just over 3.5 minutes now to play in this third quarter. Game 3 of the day, day 3. All the threes.
Yep.
And our last game of the day, of course, will be these two sides in the women's section. Last year's finalists will be this year's finalists.
Yep.
We'll get the 2-match series here. One today, second for the big dance tomorrow.
Yeah, and those are always tough games against each other.
Yep.
Those girls throw everything out there as well.
Yeah, we saw a couple of shootouts in their matchups last year. Up in Colmar, so
I think I stood behind the dugout for that whole shootout. I really like watching them.
yeah.
But yeah, always a pleasure to be in a final and get the opportunity to win something. You know. Yeah,
and the Māori side still up in that full press, which I really like to see.
Yep.
Adrian Smith does have the overhead, but it's only going to go as far as Atkinson. And he's got a big midfield transfer here to Matariki Bennett. Rocco Ludolf's read that one like a book.
Well, here we
Here's
go.
Jan Peterson. He's got a
What a
lovely turn. Oh, that's a bad one. Oh, one, it's a brave one.
So mate, I would never
No,
go in there against Jandal, but hey.
Not a chance. I'm anywhere near that biscuit. Jan Peterson there on a full wind-up.
Matariki.
Yep, just gets in underneath. I actually thought it was hard to tailor when I saw it.
I think his life
But
would have
it's-
flashed before him just then.
Oh.
That's dedication.
That is something something else there. Madness, yes. Dedication, also yes.
It was a great receive by Jan just on the one hand.
Oh, it
turned
was.
the player and
Yeah.
gave him that opportunity, and Jandal's never not going to try and swing at that.
No. So Xander Fraser will step up here. Cooley into the side net there.
Yep.
Past Trey McLeod. That's always a tough one, the penalty stroke.
I missed one last weekend, so I'm not going to comment on that, Brad.
He went the right way, just I think he went low right and it got up above his glove there in the end.
Yep.
Yeah, look, we can't quite say they're surefire things, Sammy, but
bro.
perhaps if you had the skill set of Xander Fraser, it's pretty close to surefire.
Oh, yeah, that's it. That's it.
So Pasifika go ahead here, 3-2 in the final minute of this third quarter, and look, here they go again. Rocco Ludolf, he'll pick that up. Matariki Bennett.
He's in everything.
Yeah. He's just trying to get on a poster at the moment. Old Mutts. Here he is, Bennett.
Well done.
Oh yeah, nice pass into Dill Thomas. Thomas looking. Thomas has found Hedawini. Drury Hedawini. He's got to stop the ball there. Dill Thomas finds Tutirangi Rahuruhi. Danger signs.
Oh,
And that one is not where it's supposed to go.
yeah, the goal's not up on the camera stand.
No. Tutirangi there has to have a chuckle. We'd want perhaps to give that opportunity to Mark Balkake.
Oh, mate.
But yeah, real opportunity there in the dying seconds as we count down. It's about 30
Absolutely.
to play here. And would have been huge if they had been able to get into this quarter 3 all.
Yeah.
But the 1 goal advantage still to Pasifika. As a spectator, I'd love to see them go in up 1 and just have that belief in them to try and put a couple more on.
Absolutely.
Um,
And they're a team that can do that. You know, they do have those players. And
Oh,
look at
here we go.
Jandal Here. Oh, mate. They would have turned everything if they had gone
absolutely. And it was, look, 3 seconds to go when the ball went past them.
up.
And the siren sounds there on the third quarter. fireworks in the last 5 minutes there, especially for the Pasifika supporters. They find themselves ahead 3-2. I don't know why we're still playing, because the siren did sound.
Yeah, it's interesting.
But we are still going.
We're just merging the quarters together.
Yeah. Oh, wow, big goal.
That is a big goal.
Calvin Ratabuli, I think it was, to finish it. I thought we were quarter done.
Is it the quarter done now? Or no, it doesn't look like it. Oh,
Quarter's done now, so a real head scratcher there from us. Look, we're not down there. We're up in the bird's eye view, the penthouse suite. I thought the clock had expired just after Jan had missed that previous opportunity, but obviously we're not on the watch.
No.
The clock had expired and the siren had sounded on the scoreboard, but Pasifika men playing to the final whistle, and it's a Ratabuli backstick here as we check out some of these replays from that quarter. It'll be interesting to see. I mean, we'll find out a little bit later in the game what there was, but it's obviously on the scoreboard, this one here.
Great finish.
Oh,
Standard Mark Kake.
who's Mark Wahlberg? That's Mark Kake.
Yeah, he's a
Xander
stand.
Fraser. This one here, hunting on it again. Fraser puts it onto the foot. Happy about it. Save there, Kailea. That one there.
It was a good pickup on that one, actually.
Yeah, it
like
was
you
a tough
said.
one.
Yeah. Just changed the angle a bit.
This one was very nearly an opportunity for Scanlon. Earned the penalty corner in the end there. Physical challenge there from Denon Clark. Oko Ludov, he's been a little evasive when he gets at that one return there. And this was the stuff nightmares are made of, Sammy.
Oh, mate.
That one converted by Xander Fraser, he knew it too.
Yep. And they just kept asking the question after that, and they just kept getting the ball in the circle and making that Māori team defend.
Yeah, this one, very nearly. And then there was this last little 30-second of play here. Javan Jones, Calvin Ratabuli.
Oh, it was a touch
Oh,
there
it was
by
a touch
Danny.
by Dan Scanlon.
Yeah, he's always sniffing around.
Wow.
Great touch.
And 4-2 are the numbers on the board.
Yep.
Thanks to our camera team up there capturing that one, 4-2. So
So it's doable.
it's not out of the picture.
No.
4-2. Like we said, I think they need 4.
Yep.
The win by 4, so it's going to need 6-2 here at a minimum. Yeah, Brett Lever's messaging me about every goal that goes in.
Yep.
He's on the edge of his car seat, I guess, driver's seat. They just recycle the ball out here. Huge into the quarter for the Pasifika boys. That extra goal especially massive. And as a spectator, we're going to be in for a treat here, Sammy.
Absolutely.
Xander Fraser. Kailea's got his running boots on. Fraser.
Oh.
He's got his dancing shoes on. Oh, that's a tough one there. He's just...
Yeah, that's old Hayata there.
Yeah, collision with Hayata Taylor.
Yep. He's always amongst it.
He's just going to come and check.
Dan's down on the
Oh,
ground.
Danny Scan. He's just checking that the shoelaces for Dave Oakley are still in one piece. Look, everything's happening down there at the moment. Yeah, and thanks him for the extra 40 seconds that they needed to score that goal.
Yeah, Adam's thankful of that.
Yeah. And here we go. Resume play there with Xander Fraser. Javan Jones. He's gone out to Alex Dio. Dio will get the free hit. Scanlon takes it quickly, turns on it. Still going. Scanlon. How hard is that to defend? I mean, neither of us would know because we don't operate back there, but it just looks hard.
I'm yelling at everyone else to tackle him while I'm standing out there doing bugger all.
Yeah. That's where you hope Hemi Hickson and Adam Banks are on the ball there.
Yeah, that's why I've gone more into coaching there, Brad.
Speaking of Hickson, here he comes down the sideline. Oh yeah. Saucy.
Yeah.
Sponsorship by Waddies. Still going.
Yeah. Real,
Oh,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, draw it all foreign and
Yeah.
still kept the ball. Still actually under 21, old Hemi Hickson.
Yeah.
So it's good to see him out here with this this Māori team and showing what he can do.
Yeah, I believe Vance Harvey falls into that category
Yep,
as well.
absolutely. And very dominant in this team as
I was
well.
going to say, you imagine your junior side with the addition of those two boys.
Oh, we tried, mate. We tried, Brad. And but yeah, thankful for the boys we got to keep. And
Yep.
yeah, good to see them out here enjoying themselves as well.
Yeah, and good that we're still able to put two really quality sides on.
Absolutely.
In both competitions, men's and women's. So,
Yeah.
you know, it's great signs and opportunities for our Māori players. Here we go, Mitch Murray. He's going to use his 5 metres. And it's not 5. He doesn't have the Winnie Iverson magic.
That's it.
Perhaps he moved his feet too much there. It might have been the...
He was
cool.
doing a few goose steps there.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'd like to see Alex on the ball a bit more. He's
Yeah.
he's a good player. Good player.
He's been solid for the Indian side. Him and the way he and Nita Suka play
Yeah.
together. Obviously, both of them not in this Indian side this year.
Yep.
But he hasn't had a lot.
No.
Alex Dio here, he falls back.
Yep. Looks like they got their experience back on at the back and just trying to set some platform to get the ball down the other end again.
Yeah. Oh, tidy turn there.
Yep.
Xander Fraser, and he finds the fridge. Oh, that one's going to slip through. Vance Harvey's first to it. And in fact, it's Hemi Hickson. They're sporting the same shoes
Yep.
this weekend. Still just working this sideline here. Here comes the press now from the Pasifika side. Yeah, he just got a little wrong there.
Yeah, Dills is good at that though. He's very hard to get the ball off, and he'll just ride the challenge until it comes, and then usually just really well at holding position.
Oh, little show and go. Not many people can burn down Scanlon.
Oh, great tackle by Javan there.
Yeah, really solid. Got low.
Yeah, he's got good hockey stocks, old Javan.
Still dancing as Mitch Murray. He's just trying to find a dance partner at the moment. Someone
That's
to go
it.
with him.
Yeah, he's a funky customer, old Mitch.
Yeah.
Very elusive.
He can strum a guitar as
Oh,
well.
yeah, mate.
Tell you what, if there was a award for best look and most cooking player, it's Mitch Murray.
That's it.
Oh, Marky Mark thought he had him there.
Yep. And this is where the PIs can really get out, is when they can play quick when the press isn't set up and really put some pressure on.
Yeah, and here is quick Jan Peterson. Does enough. Still going, Peterson. Finds Kylea on the edge. And the free hit's just outside the circle. Yeah, I like when they can get that turnover and take it quickly, it is potentially an opportunity to turn this Māori side around.
Yep. Oh, it's there. Oh, hard luck. Still open.
Oh, that's a couple picked off the line. Talk about a cool customer. It was Mitch Murray on the second one. I think Steve Atkinson might have cleaned up the first one. Oh,
Alright, let's all go there.
I like this little...
This is the outside. Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, straight into the circle off the long corner. I think the call there.
I think Xander tried to sneak it outside the 25 and yeah, cheeky.
There's the transfer across the back here. Denham Clark. He's got Atkinson. He opts to go into Iverson. Iverson just surveying.
Great receive.
Nice little link up. Vance Harvey's done well. And it falls there for Clark. Clark under pressure though. And now they don't have their middle defender. Here comes Scanlon. Scanlon on the run. Scanlon.
Good save.
Yeah, straight into the pads there of Trey Money McLeod. Ice Trey. Oh, you love to see that, Vance Harvey.
Ooh.
Working
Get stuck
back.
in.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what you want from your players. Work hard, get back, you know. You just do it for the team, your teammates at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oof, that's a risky one there. Denham Clark gets it.
Nice.
Oh, lovely. High to Taylor, James Hickson. Oh,
Great tackle.
tell you what, he's been Waddies for a couple of years, but it might be Trident because he's hot sauce.
Yeah, man.
Now, oof. High to Taylor here. Good bit of local support for Hayata.
Yep.
Whānau's been out for most of the weekend. Dio just picks that one up pretty easily in the end there on the edge of the circle. Can't go 3D past James Hickson. Hear me. And Rocco Ludoff gets away from the crime scene pretty quickly after winning that free hit. Isn't it funny, eh, when the strikers or midfielders get back there and have to do that work?
Yeah.
As soon as that whistle goes, they're out of it.
Yeah.
Oh, Mark.
Oh. Yeah, he doesn't need the forehand though,
No.
Marky. He just play everything on the reverse today by the looks of
Yep.
it. It's been working.
Yeah. And, when you play on that side of the field, pull it on the inside and open up.
And the thing is, when you see him wind up like that, no one wants to get near it.
Nah. Tywin Iverson doing really well. He's got to open up. He's found Atkinson. Lovely touch through. Here's Mark Belkake. Mark.
And Taimana blocked the goal for him there.
Yeah, it's a solar eclipse, I think is what they call that one. Here is Ludoff. He'll take on Iverson. In fact, he'll take on everyone. Geez, that's a bit of pace there, Rocco.
Yep.
Does his work outside.
Yep. See if the PIs can get a bit of a knockout punch here. Like old Hale's black eye he's been supporting the last few days.
Yeah. I'd shout out to Hale Pritchard, the king of the back foot shot.
Yep.
We'll just see what happens. We're about 7.5 minutes to play in this final quarter, the fourth and final quarter here of this men's match. If you're just joining in with us, it's the Pasifika men ahead 4-2 over the New Zealand Māori senior men's side. Pasifika hunting a spot in tomorrow's final, and we're thinking that they need a 4-goal win here to do it. Great tackle by Den Clark on Calvin Atabuli. They've certainly got themselves right in a position to do it.
Absolutely, Brad.
And,
And I'll never give up this PI team. Both teams will never give up, which is a big showcase of what this tournament is about as well.
yeah, here's Iverson working out with Bennett, Tariki Bennett. Iverson, nice. Mitch Murray, he's got players in motion ahead. Nice recycle out to Vance Harvey.
Yep.
Oh, and picked up Alex Dio. He's got numbers. Dio Peterson. Peterson will win the free hit, and off he goes. Oh, straight to Ratabuli. Still there. Oh,
Good strong
good challenge
there.
there. Yeah, Steve Atkinson.
Yep.
That's really, really quality stuff there.
Great receive by Mitch. Good recycle. Just, I think this Māori team is quite happy to just withstand some pressure and just patiently build up. And I think they will know about the goal difference too. So
Yeah. It's be interesting to see here if the mindset for the Māori team is just to keep it to 2, or if they do want to just close it and get one more.
yeah, which can be dangerous as well.
Yeah.
Especially with these PI boys really running hard.
Yeah. You'd expect they're fully aware of the situation. Oh, Kailea.
Oh, he'll be
Very
telling the ref
nearly.
about that one.
Yeah. And they're all asking about it. And
Looks
we
like a
are going to see,
goalie.
Seb Vainui will take a seat.
Yeah, we did something earlier today as well.
Yeah.
You got to throw it all at it, and that's how you get yourselves into those opportunities, is by taking those decisions and seeing where they go.
Yeah, absolutely. He's brought down there by Nick Parata. Parata again on the ball. Challenged by Stu Pitu. Oh, Billy Muskimin.
Oh,
In and away. Still going, Muskimin. Snuffed out there by Alex Dio up on the T-bar. Yeah, they're pushing for another one here, this Māori side.
yep.
Not overexerting their resources, but
No,
definitely not sitting back either.
no.
Oh, Stevie Atkinson. Everybody wants to put on this display here. Williams, great tackle. Rocco Ludoff, and the 3D. Still going. Ratabuli does well. Opens
played.
up.
Oh, that's Mitch.
Mitch
Good pick.
Murray. Mitch Murray, and it's there for Tulliver.
Oh.
Back to Murray. Murray. Open goal. Open goal.
Oh.
And it's Hedewini Iverson.
Wow.
Oh, and the boys with the embrace back on halfway.
I don't know if Jerry will shake his hand after that.
Oh, no
He picked it
way.
off the line, but yeah, good pressure.
Yeah.
Mitch just staying in between the ball and the man and picking off those two passes and hit her with the steal on the line.
Yeah. Hedewini to Hedewini, somewhat.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's that probably. Well, I mean, it will
Yeah.
break the hearts there of the Pasifika boys and their chances for tomorrow's final. Looks still a little under 4 minutes to play here.
Yeah.
But look, that 4-goal lead probably not on the cards now.
I think they will be happy to an extent that they have put on a longer performance today against a really good Māori team.
Yep.
I know Kevin been speaking earlier about getting a good performance out of the boys, and they can't be mad about what they've produced today.
Oh, and this one's come down from a long way up. Drew Hedewini.
Oh, great receive and great take as well.
Ludoff. Rocco Ludoff. Dill Thomas.
Yep. Xander's up in the strike line here.
Yeah. Good effort there from Fluff. Steve Atkinson there. He'll take his couple of seconds to get onto that one.
He's really developed over the years, Steve. He's come out of his shell. He's become a very good hockey player.
Yeah, he spent a bit of time over in the UK playing as well. I think that's really added another level to his game.
Yeah.
Just the professionalism and environment he was in over there. I've also played a bit of indoor over there. And
Yeah.
Hemi Hickson.
The 40-20.
Yeah.
Wrong game. It's a bit later tonight, but he's good for that. And we probably know that's a bit of time wasting, to be honest.
He is always good for one. I think he's trying to put some snow on that one. Always good for one or two of those a tournament.
I think he's trying to get the record at this stadium too, by
Yeah.
the looks of it.
Yeah. Exposed the light pole structures at Colmar.
That's it.
Lovely pass here to the goal scorer.
Oh,
Obviously he's back in his skates.
Just hongied the turf there, I think.
Me, get the turf. Here we go, Xander turning, Xander working. Xander's lovely.
Well done.
And it's on the legs there.
I don't think they can argue about that.
Nah,
one,
Vance Harvey's just gone to show him his quad muscles. Yes, Vance, they are impressive, but it's still a penalty corner. You see, it's Xander. Oh, this is
quality.
If Mitch Murray was looking for a dance partner, he's just found one here. Yeah, nah. Take your blue boots and get in the goal, Vance. It's defending time. Mitch Murray's going to come back here. Looks like they've got Atkinson and Clark on the lines, and Harvey will run first. Kailea. Good save there. That's a better one from Trey. He's had a bit of trouble with that straight flick today, so good to see him get the confidence back in behind that one.
Yeah, absolutely.
And there's probably a little under a minute to go here. Pacific Island team looking for one more. Oh, Danny Scanlon gets the John Deere axe out. That one's I love it.
Yeah, that's a TJ Hiranui special,
Yeah.
that one.
And they'll concede on the edge here. Xander Fraser. Xander. Taylor. Animated.
Yeah.
And here's Xander again. Great tackle, Vance Harvey. And the little flip.
Nice.
And he's
Alex.
still going.
Well done,
Still
Vance.
going. They've got a few seconds left. 10 of them.
Oh, here we
Tutirangi
go.
Raharuhi. Oh, no.
The sideliners.
Oh.
The sideline went up in unison there, I think.
Yep, did they? What?
What a game.
What a game, what a finish. It's 4-3 to New Zealand Pasifika in the end, taking the spoils for the match. But as we mentioned so many times, probably not enough to get them into tomorrow's final.
Yep.
They are winners today, and by all means, congratulations to the effort. A much improved effort from this Pasifika team. I know they've been disappointed with their performances earlier in the weekend, but that one a much better showing.
Yeah, they do keep a good high standard, those PI boys, and for them to come out and beat the finalists that will be in there this year, will take some confidence into next year, and we'll have a strong game against them tomorrow, I'd say.
Yeah, and Sammy, I'll let you talk through these highlights, and I'll go down and find our man of the match.
Perfect, Brad, thank you very much. So Marky Jr. here with an absolute belter into the corner. It's pretty standard. Then we've got Xander here on the ball. Quality as always. Nice little dump pass. And then a good PC there as well. Some good opportunities for both teams in the second half. And none other than Adam Kylie are putting that one away. I gotta love that one. The PIs, they stayed in it. They warmed into the game, and didn't make it easy for that Māori team at all. But the Māori team did stick to their guns, defended really well, and I wouldn't want to be around that. And Jandal swinging, but good stroke there by Xander as well. They just kept chipping away. It could have gone either way there today. They still got the win. But obviously needed a few more to make tomorrow's final. But definitely a better performance from the Pacific Island boys today. A lot of heart. And great touch there by Dan Scanlon. Always around the goalie, always asking a question. And ever so close again. But some great scrambling defence there by the Māori team. They stuck in it, the PIs. Never gave up. And like I said, it could have gone either way there today. And then Hirawini with the steal. I don't know about that one. It looked like it was over the line before he touched that. But nonetheless, another good goal. And then just the PI boys just asking the question again, getting in the circle as they did multiple times. A good save there by the Māori keeper.
Hey guys, I'm down here on the turf with this afternoon's man of the match from the game between the New Zealand Māori men and New Zealand Pasifika, and it is Mark Balkake, Marky Jr. A fantastic game from you, ripper of a goal. Had to put Vance Harvey back on notice after his big one in the first game, but big effort from you boys. Not quite the result, but a heck of a game out there against the Pacific Island boys. How did you find that one?
Yeah, it was quite tough. The Poly boys came out to play today. It's always a bit of a mungled game playing them, but yeah, it's pretty good, pretty fun.
Yeah, and it's a lot of guys you will have played with and against through the Auckland club scene and you know them all pretty well. It's pretty awesome to see the banter that goes on the field. You can see the extra little elbow and the shove off the ball, but that's what makes this tournament so special. And you guys, of course, will be eyeing up tomorrow's final in the attempts to go back-to-back here at Heritage Hockey. What are the important things that you guys need to get right for tomorrow's game?
I just think coming out of defence we were a bit scrappy towards in the second half, but I think if we can figure that out, we'll be sweet. Yeah.
Yeah, and it is a big game tomorrow. Yeah, good luck for the big dance. Thank you for your time today. I won't ask too many questions because I know you're a bit nervous on the camera, but it's good to have you. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate it. Up the wires, baby.
The wires.
Up the wires, let's go. That's our men's game for the afternoon. It's the Pasifika men taking home 4-3 win in the end over the New Zealand Māori team. Mark Baukaki there, our player of the match. The Māori team will go forward into tomorrow's final, and coming up next we have the Māori Wahine team taking on New Zealand Pasifika in what will be a preview for tomorrow's final. That game's coming up live at 4 p.m. Ciao.